Hi you guys, welcome back to our channel. The other part of our is not here with us today. It's just gonna be me. What we've decided to do with our channel to get it moving and not to keep ignoring it is we're gonna do like little subsections. This will be my story time section, and then Nancy will probably have her little makeup section, whatever else she does, and I might have a different one, and then we're gonna do one together. So I asked on Instagram a month or so ago, what do you guys want to hear? What I'm gonna be doing today is telling nail salon stories. Let's see, the first story I'm gonna tell you guys. So where I work at is considered the hood. I've been working there for almost 2 years now. The first month that I worked there, I got cursed out every single day. Every single day. People don't like change, especially older people. A lot of young folks don't like change either. That area just didn't like change, period. So we were just getting cursed out every single day. So this was 3 or 4 months of me working there. All the cursing has calmed down a little bit. I started getting clientele. So one day, this young black girl walks into the shop. She was on her phone. I said, "Hi, may I help you?" She ignored me. So I asked her again. I said, "Hi, may I help you?" She signaled like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, I'm on the phone. Why are you talking to me?" I ignored her and I was like, whatever. So then I walked back to my station pretending as if I didn't even talk to her, because I'm not about to stand there and wait for you to finish your conversation. She goes like this, as if she's fucking mute, as in she can't talk. So I get up and I was like, "Do you need a fill-in?" What the fuck does that mean, bitch? That could mean a lot of things. That could mean like you want a nail polish change, you want a repair, you want to cut down. Okay, fine, sit down. And then I'm like taking her gel polish off. I'm drilling it off. I'm on like the 8th finger and she's still on the phone. She finally gets off the phone. Her phone rings. So instead of putting it on her ear, she puts it on the table and then she puts it on a speaker. And it was her friend. "Hey girl, what you doing?" And then she goes, "Oh, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting here getting my nails done by this Chinese bitch. What you doing?" Yes. Yes. She said Chinese bitch. She called me a Chinese bitch. I look up at her. And then she looks at me. I said, "What did you just say?" She goes, "I didn't say anything." I turn off my drill and I put it up and I took my mask off and I said, "Yeah, so I'm not gonna do your nails. You can just leave." Without even saying nothing, she gets up and then she leaves. And then a minute later, she comes back. "Look, you're gonna do my fucking nails. That's what you're gonna do because it's your job and you're gonna fucking do them. Look, I heard you call me a Chinese bitch. What in your right mind thinks that I'm gonna continue doing your nails after you just insulted me? It makes no sense." And she goes, "I never said that. How are you gonna lie when you said it right then and there? Like, so you catch an attitude with me?" I was like, "Oh no, honey, this is not an attitude. I can give you an attitude. I have plenty of that for me to give you." And her friend on the phone was like, "Girl, you just might as well leave. Just leave." And I was like, "Yeah, listen to your friend, leave." No. You finna do my nails right now." And then I was like, "Look, I'm not gonna do your nails. You can tell my boss all you want to. I'm gonna tell her not to do your nails. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell everyone in here not to do your nails." Wait a minute. Stand right there. I'm gonna remember how you look like so I know every time you come in here, nobody can do your nails because you don't talk to people like that. So she gets up and then she leaves. Back when I worked in Griffin, Trump was running for president and Obama was still president at the time. Every time Obama was on TV, someone would always yell at me to turn off the TV. And every time Trump came on TV, someone would always demand for me to turn the volume up. One day I was doing this older white woman's toes. I was doing her pedicure. "How do you feel about this deportation thing?" And before I could even answer, "Are you afraid of getting deported?" That was probably the first time anyone has ever said that to me. "Are you afraid of getting deported? What about your parents? You guys could lose everything. Don't you know that it's wrong to come over here illegally? I'm a citizen." And she goes, "Sweetie, no you're not." And I was like, I'm born in Minnesota. That's the whitest you can fucking get." "What did you just say?" I said that I was born in Minnesota and that was the whitest you can fucking get. So how am I not a citizen? She goes, "Where's your manager?" "I'm the manager." She goes, "I don't believe that is the right conversation that you should be having with your customer while we're trying to pamper ourselves." And I was like, "Well, you came at me like that first. You ignorantly asked me if I'm afraid of deportation. Me and you are the same. We're both Americans. I was born in the United States. You were born in the United States. So what does that make me less than you? Because I'm Asian? Because I'm not white like you?" Literally said this all to her and she didn't say a single word back. And she, "You know what? It's okay. I'm sorry about that. You know, we don't have to talk anymore. You can just continue finishing me up and I'm okay." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I finished her up. Little did I know that was going to be the beginning to everything. Because after that, I don't even remember how many times people have asked me, am I afraid to get deported? Fast forward to where I'm working at now, to as much knowledge as I know, too much shit that I don't take no more. I'm still in the hood, working at the nail shop that I'm in. And so this older black lady, I was doing her manicure. And she goes, man, Trump, he's a bad guy, huh? And then I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, personally, I don't like talking about politics at work. In the textbook, it says, do not talk about political things. That's like number one. If you can engage in it in a respectable way, then go at it. But I really don't think that should be a conversation starter or a conversation period, unless you and your customer are very cool. I'm like, all right, she started it. I'm trying to change the subject. She was like, oh, I want this color, and then she goes back on it. She said it in like a whisper. So she was like, aren't you afraid? Why would I have to be afraid? Because what? Because you're not from here. How'd you know I'm not from this area? And I was like, I live in Riverdale. The lady was just like, no, honey, sweetie. I meant like where you were born. And I was like, oh, I was born in Minnesota. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. What do you mean it doesn't mean anything? It doesn't count for you. Bitch, what? What you mean it don't count for me? So then she was just like, no, sweetie, it's different. It's because you're not us. And I was like, what is us? No, you're not black or white. You're just bound to be deported. I'm throwing so many shots at her and she's not getting them, which only means one thing, that ignorance is literally bliss for her. If you were born in the States, then you are considered a citizen, no matter what race you are. I hope you know that. She goes, no, sweetie, I know that. And I was like, so why are you telling me that I'm gonna get deported? Why are you asking me, am I scared of deportation? When I clearly just told you I'm a citizen. Is it because I'm an Asian American? Is it because I'm not black like you? Is it because I'm not white? You can't go around telling people that are not black and white that they're gonna get deported. And she goes, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to offend you. Like, oh yeah, you did offend me, but it's okay though, because I understood that you were just simply ignorant. I selectively educate people that I want to educate on things like that. If it was that girl that was on the phone, they called me a Chinese bitch. If I was to sit there and educate her, she will not give a fuck. She don't give a shit. I'm not gonna waste my time and educate your ass. I might as well, cuss your ass out so you know not to be racist like that, or not to come at no Asian person like that, because you might get the same response. But with the older lady, did offend the shit out of me, but she did it in a quiet manner as to where it was just me and her. She wasn't being loud with this. She wasn't like trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm a big badass or whatever. She was simply ignorant. I had this one girl. She was a young white girl. She comes in and I'm like doing her nails or whatever, and she goes, wow, you speak really good English. Oh, without even thinking, I said, you do too. Well, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna speak really good English. I was born here. And I goes, well, what do you mean? Of course I speak really good English because I was born here too. And she goes, okay, I don't think you should be mocking me. So then the conversation changed or whatever, and she's sitting there. I could tell that she got a little offended with what I said. So we didn't talk anymore. I didn't give a fuck. I still continued doing her nails. And in the midst of it, she goes, I don't like it. I said, what don't you like about it? She goes, I don't know, I just don't like it. All right. And now she's trying to cause trouble because I said something that offended her. I don't think she realizes that she said something that offended me first. I was like, okay, well, what don't you like? You got to tell me what don't you like so I can fix it. And she goes, I don't think you can fix it. And I was like, okay, well, what is it? Is it like cricket? Is it too short? Like, she goes, I don't know, I just don't like it. I got irritated. Right? Do you not like it, or do you not like me doing it? And she goes, I think it's the second one. I was like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to tell somebody else to finish you or what? And she goes, no, I kind of want you to finish it. It literally clicked in my mind, okay, this bitch want to give me a hard time, but yet she still want me to do her nails because she wants to give me a hard time because of what I said, even though it's not processing through her thick ass dumb ass skull that she said it first. Before I paint all 10 fingers, I asked him, do you like this color? If I paint all 10 and you make me take it off, bitch, you paying more money, because I ain't got time to be sitting there taking all this shit off after you just said you liked it. So then I painted the color on. I remember it was a burgundy. I painted it on. I was like, do you like it? She was like, yeah, I like it. So then I painted all 10 fingers. I was done. I put the top coat on and everything. It was gel. So then she goes up to my boss. I was in the back eating, and next thing you know, my boss was like, hey, Rosie, can you come out here? I was like, yeah, what's up? And she goes, she doesn't like the color. Can you take it off and redo it again? And I was like, yeah, sure, for $10 more. And my boss was like, what? And I was just like, I'm not taking it off and doing it again unless she pays $10 more, because I already asked her if she liked the color. I asked her 5 times and she said yes, she did. My boss was like, what? You know, like she was confused. So then I switched up and I spoke in Vietnamese, and then I was telling her really quickly so she could understand. I mean, she speaks English too, but it's just way quicker when I speak Vietnamese to her. Customer stood there and she goes, don't speak that ching chong shit with me. So then I stopped and I said, first of all, there's no language that's ching chong. And second of all, I can speak whatever the fuck language I want to. And my boss was just like, Rosie. At that point, I didn't give a fuck. Fired me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of working in this redneck ass place. I was gonna quit eventually, and I quit like maybe a couple weeks later. Wow, I would just never come back then. And I was like, okay, great. Don't ever come back. That's all the stories that I want to tell you guys today. I really want to tell you about the worst customer I've ever experienced in my life thus far. If you guys are interested in hearing that story, let me know in the comments below. So I will see you guys next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video and to our channel. The next video, Nancy will probably be in it with me, or it will be a video of her by herself. So thank you for watching. Please leave a comment down below. Please tell me how I did by myself. I really want to know. Negative comments is fine. Let me know. Criticize your girl, okay? All right. Thank you guys. Bye.